What is going on, everybody? Dark Ice 1990 here, and you are here for week 16 of the Super Smash Brothers SSF, the Super Smash Brothers Federation that we got going on. We're going to get underway with a Time 3 match number 1, but as I started up and get ready for the fighters, we're going to talk about a little bit of what happened last time we played a couple days ago. Not a lot of views on it, don't really care, but we're going to keep it going for my own benefit. But what happened last week was ridiculous in the main event. If anyone hasn't seen it, go back and watch it. It was Captain Falcon and Samus. They were both undefeated. And one of them lost, and it was for 2 titles. But we're going to get underway with what's going on now. We got Duck Hunt, as you've seen the the map choice I chose, versus Mega Man. Very first match, just the 2 of them alone. Duck Hunt versus Mega Man. Let's go back and recap the look at what their records might be. We had Duck Hunt at 0-4 starting off this match with a 3-minute time against Mega Man, who is 0-6. So one of them is going to get a win right now and finally be in the right direction in this series. So let's see what happens here as they get fighting now. Mega Man taking a little bit more damage, but they're pretty even right now. Don't forget the Duck Hunt does a lot of damage. There's a lot of different moves that are very weird to look at, to where you might think you're about to get hit and something else might happen to you that you don't understand, like the kick the can that he does. Mega Man trying to stay on the map here at 85. He's towards the edge of it from Duck Hunt right now, getting blasted in the middle again. Working at Blaster, but not really hitting much on Duck Hunt. Grabs him and throws him off the stage. Almost got him through his leaves, but couldn't get him. Mega Man jumps off and jumps right on his head again. Mega Man getting a little cocky at 0-6, trying to get his first win of this series. 1 win's all it takes to get back into it. And Mega Man got blasted off, but he's not out of the woods yet. He's down by 1, but 1 quick kill on Duck Hunt will make it even once again. Big tornado and blasts him to the right, leaves him off. Tornadoes him into the sky a few times and blasts him into the sky to make it even. Both got 1 kill, so it's 0-0 again. Even match with 1.5 minutes left. None of them took a hit on their second life yet. Duck Hunt now taking some hits now at 25. Mega Man finally getting some footing in this league, it looks like. With 1:15 minutes left, even game. Mega Man using his shield wisely. He throws a Frisbee disc, but can't hit Mega Man with it, as Mega Man's just trying to stay away, throwing his metal discs all over the place as Duck Hunt picks him up, gets blasted in the sky, but not much going there for Mega Man, just a little bit of damage. Has Duck Hunt up to about 56. Not killable yet, but less than 1 minute left to go. Mega Man got a big combo and blasts him into the right. Didn't kill him with it, though. Mega Man gets him with a flame blade, it looked like, and he's blasting him. Kick the can's coming, but Duck Hunt's at 100. Gets blasted. Doesn't get killed yet. Mega Man thrown off to the left. Both killable now in the red of the damage spectrum. Mega Man blasts him with 25 seconds left. All he has to do is survive for 20 seconds. It looks like he's trying to stay away from Duck Hunt a little bit here with 15 seconds left. Could Mega Man get his very first win in the league with 10 seconds left over Duck Hunt? Would make Duck Hunt 0-5, which would be just absolutely terrible. 5 seconds left. All he needs to do is stay alive. 2 more seconds. 1. And he does. He gets a final hit on Duck Hunt for Mega Man to finally take a win in the league. Very first win you've ever seen from Mega Man. He was +1 to -1. He got 2 kills to Duck Hunt's 1 kill. Very good for Mega Man. Finally gets some leeway in this league, the Super Smash Federation here. We're going to see what is in store for us on this second match out of the 6. We're going to go on a Nintendo map. Any Nintendo map, really. It doesn't matter because the home field advantage is going to go to Nintendo Rob. So we're going to go pretty old school here with maybe a Kirby map for Nintendo Rob and Nintendo game. It doesn't even matter what map. Could be random for all we care for Nintendo Rob. He doesn't exactly have a home field per se. But Rob is going to be fighting Rosalina and Luma in this Stock 2 live bout. We're going to go back and see who has the record here. As we look at Nintendo Rob at 1-3, won one game and lost 3 in a row. And Rosalina Luma is 1-2. So if she wins this, she'll be even at 2-2, which would be good for her. But Rob is trying to stay alive to not be the laughing stock as Nintendo Rob in this federation. He is absolutely destroying Rosalina for her first life at 66 damage already. She's catching up a little bit here. She's at 99 damage right now. Watching as she's trying to stay alive in the middle of this map as Kirby's Dreamland Tree is trying to blow them to the right side of the map. And he blasted her for her first life at 65 damage for him. She starts over with 0, but she is in the weeds as Nintendo Rob takes a swift lead and still doing tons of damage to her before she can even get him into the killable range on his first life. And he's going down on her, which didn't sound right, but he's going down on her on the side of the map there, trying to do more damage to her, and he's doing a lot to her. Blasting her off the stage, getting a bunch of windmill strikes from the sky. He's still alive, and she's already in the same realm as he is, but with only one life left. Big deflect from him with the flame thrusters underneath him. Nails her. He's at 100, but she's already at 85. 93 now. She's definitely killable. He could get a blowout here. Almost got knocked off for his first life, but he's still sitting pretty with 2 lives left. And he blasts her into the sky, trying to get her killed. And she nails him with her kind of foot kick thrusters that have kind of magic properties, her being from Mario Galaxy and everything. He's at 148 and still alive. She's kind of getting... What is she even doing? Like, I didn't understand what was just happening there. 125 for her, almost got blasted off as Rob's just kind of chilling, waiting for her to get back up. And she does. She blasts him to make it even at 1 kill each, but Rob is sitting so pretty that Rosalina's got to be scared. One big hit from Rob and Rosalina's dead. She's trying to keep him at bay. Blasts her big with that gun. Big blast and nails her. She tried, but she did not succeed as Rob gets the win in the second match of the night. She survived almost 3 minutes with him in that Stock 2 match. His first life was great. He almost killed her twice and almost had a blowout, but just barely didn't. We're going to have a time 3, but it is a fatal 4-way match. Fatal 4-way time limit on a Zelda map. Sorry, I'm feeling a little under the weather. My throat's a little scratchy. But we're going to get on a Zelda map here, big enough for 4 people. See what we can do here. This one's pretty good. We'll go on this one, the Great Plateau Tower for Zelda, because we actually have Zelda going into the fight here. Now we're going to get Rosalina and Luma and put Gray Ninja in on the mix. And the third player coming in to this match is going to be none other than Robin. Where are you, Robin? Where is Robin anyway? Can anyone point Robin out? There, he or she is. And the fourth player is going to be none other than Street Fighter's Ken. Alright, here we go. Time limit 3, fatal 4-way. starting right now. Let's look at their records as it's about to begin, as we got Zelda going into the match at 1-2. Ken is 1-3. Gray Ninja, on the other hand, is 1-2. And Robin, all the way up there, is 1-2 as well. So they're all in the one-win spectrum of things as we get into this fight. And I'm looking at all of them now. Robin taking the most damage right now, but charging up that blade that Robin has to do a little bit of magic. Ken trying to get in close, but not doing enough damage to him as the others would like. But he's starting to get hits now. Zelda taking a lot of damage. When it's a fatal four-way, having a time limit is always tough because you got to get the last hit on someone to get the kill, or you're not going to win. So when someone's killable, you really want to get in there quick and get a big smash hit on them. You kind of want to stay out of the way Ken's doing now. He's playing well. He just has to get the kills. And it looks like Zelda got the first kill on Robin. Let's see what happens to Zelda pretty soon here, as she's getting a lot of damage done to her. And she blasts the front of the screen as Robin returned the favor. So now it's a 0 game all around the board. And Greninja gets killed by Zelda. Now Zelda took a swift lead once again, and that put Greninja in 4th place. So Greninja, to get out of 4th place, needs to kill Ken. And it looks like Zelda got another kill on Robin as she smashed him into the ground off the side of the map. Zelda takes a 2-kill lead. And she smacks Greninja once again to get a 3-kill lead. Unbelievable, Zelda doing damage in this fatal 4-way. Ken's still alive with his first life. If he can start getting some kills, he can be the contender for Zelda, because it looks like Greninja and Robin are in a swift 4th place battle. Zelda trying to make herself 2-3, it looks like. That was what she was, right? 1-3. No, she was 1-2. She's trying to make herself even at 2-2 to make herself go for bigger and better fights. Gets another kill on Ken. She's taking a 4-kill lead now. She is killing absolutely everyone in this fight. She finally gets killed, but she's definitely still in 1st place. Robin got that, but Robin's also killable as well. Let's see if Zelda takes that kill once again. And does. Zelda kills Robin, blasts Robin into the sky. Now it doesn't look like we'll get a kill for some time here, or at least we shouldn't. With 30 seconds left, it looks like Zelda is sitting very pretty in this match to take the win with her home field advantage. Blast Greninja to the right, doesn't get the kill on Greninja as Greninja teleported back to the stage. Ken gets killed by Robin. Robin just got a double kill. What's going to happen now? But I still think Zelda's sitting really pretty. Hey, it's enough. Dogs are barking at the cats now. What's going on? Let's see if Zelda gets the win. And Zelda did. That's enough. Zelda got the win in this fight. A lot happened in that fight for Zelda to get the win. She was +4. Closest person to her was Robin with a +1 with those 2 kills at the end of the game. But she got 6 KOs. She killed Robin 3 times. She was headhunting for Robin very, very hard. But we got a tag team fight coming up. We haven't seen a tag team fight in a while. It's not for a title or anything, but we're going to see what happens in this tag team fight. We're going to put the tag rules on. It's a stock 2 match, which is what the tag team usually is. We have the leader of the team is Dark Samus for the home team. So we got Dark Samus and Dark Pit going in battles together. Dark Samus and Dark Pit versus Mario and Yoshi to see how they can do and fare in this fight on week 16, match 4 out of 6. Let's see what happens right here and right now. Starting home team on the right there in the red. Getting no hits on anybody, but both of the away team took 9 damage early. Trying to see what Mario and Yoshi can do together as a team against these evil doers that are doppelgangers for their games. Dark Pit took a lot of damage underneath the map there, not used to this map. But being able to fly helped him get back on the map, as Dark Samus and Dark Pit are taking a lot of damage, and Mario doesn't seem to be taking much of any. A lot can happen quick, though, as we see here. Dark Samus looks like he might take the first death. Almost, but doesn't get the kill right away as Yoshi pounds him as well. Yoshi gets a big tail whip on Dark Samus to get the first kill. Dark Samus with 1 life, and Dark Pit also killable to make it 2-1 around the board. Yoshi taking a lot of damage now. The Yoshi and Mario team trying to stay alive here as Dark Pit gets killed in the bottom of the map, which doesn't happen often on this map, but just happened there. Mario and Yoshi need to try to do a lot of damage to them with them still having 2 lives to sit pretty with their last lives alive. But let's see what happens here as Dark Samus is already killable with only 1 life left, and Dark Samus got eliminated in this tag match with Dark Pit being the only one alive, with Mario and Yoshi not getting killed at all yet. Let's see what happens if Mario and Yoshi can kill him without taking any deaths. It's going to be a ridiculous blowout, and it looks like it might happen as they're just ganging on Dark Pit. Big tail whip by Yoshi and throwing a rainbow egg to the left as Mario gets a big tornado for the finish. Blasts him into the front of the freaking screen as Mario and Yoshi don't even take a death there and get a blowout on this team. Blue team wins the away team. Unbelievable, as Yoshi was the all-star there. Yoshi really getting a lot of kills, but Mario getting the last kill. So it looked like Mario was the all-star, but don't forget everything Yoshi did. Killing Dark Samus twice, getting a kill on Pit, but they did work together and they worked very well. We are going to get the 5th match going on. It is a title fight. It is the old school title fight. There wasn't any qualification for it. Where's the old school title? There it is, old school right here. 3-minute time with old school weapons. Don't forget it. We all know who owns the title, which is Castlevania's Richter. Owns the title, and he's going to have to defend it tonight against Shulk. So Richter here versus Shulk, almost catty-cornered above him. We're going to see what happens in this 5th match out of 6. So this is the second to last match. It is a title fight we got going on right now. Richter versus Shulk. Let's see what happens right now. Big hits by Richter early on to show Shulk that he is here. Throwing his big axe that comes back like a boomerang. Big whips on him, a lot of hits. Trying to stay in the middle because the Castlevania players do not have very good range on their jumping abilities. I love how the candles drop weapons in this map. It's so old school. Reminds me a lot of my Nintendo days playing on the SNES. A big bumper and a ice climber ice cube or ice glacier or whatever you want to call it. Shulk getting finally hits on him as he's trying to stay on the screen because big whip from Richter. He's not going to jump off the stage and get him because his jumping ability is just terrible. Big whip again, throwing his boomerangs and his axes, trying to get him off and kept him at bay to get the first kill 1 minute in. And he blasted him. And he used his whip to get back onto the stage. What a move. That's what you have to do with these characters if you want any leeway. And he used it again to get back on again. Because his up B jump is just terrible. It's not going to get you on. You have to use the whip the way it was intended in the original Super Smash with Link. It's the same way here, but it's used a lot more effectively by these Castlevania players. Richter, without taking a death yet, picks up a Pokeball, smashes it on the ground. Big electric shocks from that Pokemon. And nails Shulk with it. Shocks him, does damage, discharges, and slows him down with 1 minute left. Just over 1 minute. Richter not taking a death yet. The champion hits him with Holy Fire. Big whips and nails him with the combo Boomerang Axe. Grabs him and throws him into the sky again, evening the damage at 100 each. A bunch of Pokeballs. Green Shell nails Richter, and he couldn't get back on, as you've seen his jump not working for him there. A Doppelganger Ditto for Shulk. And someone got a Bullpix, didn't get to see who that was. Richter has to handle this Ditto and Shulk team. Not getting a lot of damage done on him, but Shulk is now finally getting some damage on him. That Ditto lasted a lot longer than I thought he would. And a big whip. 15 seconds left. Richter needs to kill Shulk to get the win, or they're going to overtime. Drop kicks him, nails him onto the back of the stage, and got the win to defend his championship old school title. With 2 seconds left, he gets the win. What a match, everybody. I loved watching Richter defend his title. One of my favorite characters in the game. My favorite is Simon Belmont, but they're so similar. Their moveset's very identical. Not much difference is there, just like some of the other players, but I love watching the Castlevania players fight. A lot of fun to see them be professional with that whip, with that chain whip. But we're going to get the final match going on. It is a West Coast title fight. And it is going to be a fatal four-way West Coast Stock 2 title fight. Young Link owns the title, so we like going to Great Bay because that is definitely a Young Link map. So we're going to get Young Link going. We're going to get a Ganondorf going. I used to play as Ganondorf in this league, but I decided amongst myself that it wasn't wise for me to be a character. I'm going to let the computers battle it out the whole time because me being a character is unfair to them. I win every time almost. Something really has to go wrong for me to lose. But my phone's ringing and I am not inclined to care. But we are going to just keep it rolling. Well, I'm filming this on my phone, and if my phone rings, I'm just going to let it go to voicemail. Maybe they'll call back, maybe they won't, I don't know. But we're going to get this underway with 2 stock West Coast title on Great Bay. Young Link trying to defend it. Hard to defend against a fatal 4-way in this caliber. Very difficult. He take the most damage so far, as everyone's probably going after him because he is the title holder. And we got a lot going down on that one platform as Ganondorf and Young Link. I love how there's 3 Zelda characters and 1 Pokemon right now, which is kind of funny to me. But we got Young Link as the champion trying to battle out with Ganondorf and Sheik. Jigglypuff taking the least amount of damage, but Young Link takes the first death. Doesn't matter who killed him, but he's got 1 life left. He needs to stay away as he killed Ganondorf to even the odds there. If Young Link wants to defend this title, he needs that and doesn't get it as Ganondorf slashed somebody and eliminated the title holder. What an elimination by the arch rival, Young Link's Ganondorf, as Jigglypuff just took her first death. If Jigglypuff can stay out of the way, she might get this win for the West Coast title. One of the most underrated characters in the game is Jigglypuff. She can take a lot of abuse and she can dish out a lot of damage. And she gets nailed by a big hit from Ganondorf as she was using the move Rest. Get too close to her while she uses Rest and it might be all over for you. Small hitbox though as he uppercutted her at 67, but she's still alive. Trying to use Pound as Jiggly's trying to hit Ganondorf a lot with that gust of wind. He uppercuts her, nails her into the ground as Jigglypuff gets eliminated. Now it's just Sheik and Ganondorf. what is going to happen in this final fight of the night. Ganondorf in the water, trying to stay alive, as Sheik's getting pounded by whatever assist trophy that is. Heals a little bit of damage, but still over 100. Sheik gets grabbed by Ganondorf, an almost heavy kick. That's the thing about Ganondorf. He does so much damage, you can't let him get it on you. Sheik trying to get the smash ball. Whoever gets that might win this fight. Ganondorf can't seem to get out of the water as he lands the hit on the smash ball, trying to get close enough to Sheik, as Sheik's just trying to stay away from him. And he smashes her with it, blasts her into the side of the stage, and Sheik is dead for Ganondorf to get the win on the West Coast title. Let's see what happened here as we look at the title holder, Young Link, getting in 4th place in his own title fight. Not used to the Fatal 4-Ways for the title fights, and that is just unfortunate that he got killed first, only lasting right over a minute with 2 lives. Ganondorf, such a heavy hitter, just blasts everybody as much as he could. Killed Sheik both times. Got a kill on everyone at least once. He really wanted to win. He got it himself. Very proud of him. A villain owns that title now. The West Coast title goes to Ganondorf. And I have been Dark Ice 1990, and this has been Week 16 of the Super Smash Federation. I will catch you guys in probably a couple days to do Week 17, Episode 17 of the Super Smash Federation. I hope everyone that watches it enjoys it. Leave the comments on what you thought was fair, what kind of matches you thought were pretty cool, who you think rivals should be, and things like that. Let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you guys later. I've been Dark Ice. I'll give you guys one final boom!